love me, yeah, they love me. First love yourself. For that, and God we trust me. I don't trust myself. Your jewelry, I get it took. No show.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. This episode is sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. The app is an easy way to make some cash just by making picks on your favorite players. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including California, Florida, Texas, and New York. Make sure to support the show by hitting the link in the bio and downloading the Underdog Fantasy app. They will also match your first deposit up to $100, and you get a special pick when you sign up. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts, Mase and Cam.
Killer, what's good?
Murder, what's up, man? How you, man?
Enjoying the holidays, man.
That's what's up. Look like you dressed like the Grinch today, baby. What's how you got? Is that a Utah? Is that a Utah Jazz?
Yeah.
Why you have on a Utah Jazz? What's that about?
Something's about to happen. Something's about to
It gotta be. Something's going on. I don't know if they told you or not. Utah is mad random. I don't even know about Titletown ever being in Utah.
Yeah, something about to happen.
All right, we'll wait and see, man.
What you do? Stat, they got motion in Utah.
They do?
Okay.
Utah Jazz jersey. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with
they
this.
got motion.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
they definitely can't. You can have it anywhere. But I've never been to Utah, so one day. Okay.
One day they have it in Utah.
Once I take a visit, then I'll see. Okay, so let's start with the Pistons. They have tied the NBA's longest overall losing streak with the 2015 to 2016 Sixers at 28 games lost in a row. This is after an overtime loss to the Celtics, 128 to 122. So first, how do you even feel about it getting to overtime with the Celtics? And then how do you feel about their losing streak being the longest one in the league?
Did you think anything else was going to happen? I know you didn't think they was going to win, right? Now, no disrespect to Detroit, but did you think they were going to
whenever somebody says no disrespect first, is about to be disrespect. When you start off with no disrespect, it's disrespectful. But go ahead.
Did you think they were going to be good? Did you think they were going to win today? You Stat Killer, did you think they would need me to sit on the floor seats to bless the Pistons? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go sit on the floor, and it's going to be the game they win.
First of all, Murder,
got it.
Yes, that.
I was going to say they were in the lead at first, so I'm not going to say I thought they were going to win, but I have optimism for any team, that plays. But did I think they were going to win overall against the Celtics? No.
Murder, first of all, you mad, your colors are switching. Every time you move, you're an avatar today, man.
Yeah, man, avatar.
You said you must be part of you must get in Detroit and skip the no-fly zone rule.
Yeah,
you got it like that?
Trick let me through. Pause. Trick gonna let me through.
All right, cool. I was just checking.
Yeah.
See if you go, it's a no-fly zone policy up there. You got to check in before you go in. So I didn't know if you was on the list or not. You got to make sure you could go to Detroit before you get to Detroit. And listen, your word and your blessings is powerful. I don't know how powerful it is, but you might need to bring in more than just you. This ain't. I don't think you could do this by yourself.
So me and Trick sit in front row, and maybe they'll win a game.
Maybe so, man. You got prayer there, and you got a nigga they scared of there at the same time. Maybe something to happen. But look, Detroit was up 21 points in this game. Like Stat said, I thought it might get ready to happen, but the Celtics had other plans. This is what's going on now with Detroit, with the Pistons. And they have to realize this. Every team they play, probably from when it was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games out, every team they play is going to say, we ain't going to be the team that they break the streak on. Nah, we ain't them. Because now you look like you the team that ain't shit because they ain't shit. So now whoever they play is going to be like, not on us. And they got to realize that they're going to be played at hard, just as hard as the Lakers, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Denver, whatever the top teams are in the NBA, you know, Minnesota, can't forget OKC, etc. They're going to play you just as hard. It doesn't matter who it is because nobody wants to be the team that the Pistons beat at this point. Because now it's like, oh, these niggas beat us. And you may have teams, how we talked about it yesterday, how Joel Embiid sat out. These are teams that superstars may take rest on. Like, you know, we playing the Pistons, we could sit out our good players. They may take rest. So if you're playing in Detroit, you may not see the superstar that you want to see play. So let's just say, for instance, and they might have played in Detroit. I don't know the schedule off the top of my head. But let's say, for instance, the Lakers come to town. That may be a night AD and LeBron take off because they're like, our niggas could beat the Pistons. So now a Detroit fan may not even get to see the superstar that they really want to come see play because of their lack of play. This is what I will say. And I don't know how this is going to go because, you know, this is his first year there and he's such a nice guy and people love him. But goddamn, Monty Williams broke the bank, $78 million deal for 6 years. And you know, at this time, murder niggas will usually start looking at firing the coach, but this is just too expensive. This is out of control expensive.
He will walk with a big bag.
Yes, exactly. And then you got,
but Killer, a better question is, will these niggas go 2-80? Will they be the first niggas to get the Bulls record in reverse?
In reverse, so Golden State's record is Golden
72.
State. Yeah, it's Golden State record now. But yeah,
these
man,
niggas
listen.
might be 10-72. They might get the reverse record.
This is what I'll say is this. If you could take anything positive away from a loss, if you want, if you're looking for shit, like you said, niggas was offering the Pistons dinner just to win 3 games in a row. If you take anything positive from this, and it doesn't, and I'm just looking for a silver lining in the rainbow, is that you went in overtime with the Boston Celtics. That's all Monty Williams could take in the locker room. Y'all was right there.
Yeah.
Y'all was right there. Y'all had niggas, and you was this close. You had them. That's all you could take away from that type of victory and that type of loss and take it into the next game. That's all I can really see that the Pistons could take because, listen, I tell you one thing. If I'm a coach, if I'm a player, if I'm whoever, I'm not sitting there saying that the Pistons is coming in here getting any type of victory tonight. And I think that's what Boston turned it on to, not these niggas, anybody but these niggas. And that's what it's going to turn into for anybody they play. So if anything that the Pistons have to look at something good at is to say, look, at least you win the overtime with the Boston Celtics.
They say Detroit got the most baddies at the games. Maybe that's why they're losing. They said,
well, to be honest,
baddies.
You know what I would like to look up and stat. We could look it up. Maybe we get to it before we go to break. But their tickets might be $7 right now to get in there. I was looking at their game. I know they played in Boston last night, but I was looking at their home games, and them seats is emptier than a motherfucker in that shit. It's empty, yo. It's no.
How much is front row?
Shit might be $38.95. Shit is quiet in Detroit, yo. There's nobody in the stands, and I was looking. I'm like, damn. When teams lose, this really affects their bottom line. Niggas be wanting max contracts and all type of shit. Ownership is like, how the fuck we gonna pay y'all if nobody's showing up?
That's a good question. They going
they
they
still got their
definitely
TV
having one of
deals.
them seasons. Because if you think
Yeah.
about that, that's the truth. How you gonna keep paying these niggas if nobody come?
Yeah, well, they got their TV deals. They'll find a way to make some money. But at the end of the day, nobody wants to be around any losers. Same thing when we was looking at the Carolina Panthers. Whole top row was empty the week before last. Dead ass empty. Nobody wants to be around losers, man. And as much as they say, oh, it's the it's sportsmanship and it's teammanship and nah, nobody's coming, B. When niggas is winning, shit is lit. When you not winning, nobody's showing up.
No,
There's a song.
and niggas is like, it's crazy in Detroit because niggas is going to watch Lions games now. And now
Yeah,
niggas
yeah.
is not watching the Pistons. Why can't they both be good at the same time?
That's a good point. I like that because Lions ain't been shit
Never
for
used to
years.
go see the Lions. Now niggas is going to see the Lions, and the Pistons is just a no-show.
One thing that we do know is that Detroit is only coming out when you win it. Them niggas, they don't got time for nothing else. Them niggas had good teams, basketball teams anyway in the past. Not saying that they dynasty or anything like that, but they got 3 chips since I've been alive. So at the end of the day, listen, man, Detroit fans, we do know this. They will not support if you're not winning.
Yeah, they don't care who's winning, they coming.
Yeah, they not with it. If you winning, they'll be there. If not, they're not there for the heartache and disappointment. And I ain't knocking them.
Yeah.
And as far as tickets, some sites have them for $17, $6. I'm trying to look at how much courtside is. The ones that are closest, which are resale, are like
Courtside
$1,000.
gotta be like $52.
Yo, the nigga said $6, man. You talking about the baddies there. Yeah, the baddies there. All of them for $6. Because what you could do is you buy your $6 ticket, then you just move down. You walk down. Because it's gonna be you buy the cheapest seat and walk down because it's gonna be empty down there.
Yeah,
So
they had the girl there named Nia No Long. She got the she made the news.
For what?
Because she's supposed to look like Nia Long. So
Yeah, no
she
long.
had
okay.
like, looking at the it's Nia No Long, I think, on Instagram. She's pretty lit.
Yeah, listen, man. Right now, the Cheesecake Factory is a better date than the Detroit Piston game.
That is that motion.
I love the Cheesecake Factory. So
You do?
yes.
What do you do when you go?
The Alfredo. Or I'll do the
I love the cheesecake. No, I love the Cheesecake Factory too. I fuck with the Cheesecake Factory. I'm talking about that girl who tried to make it viral. Like,
Yeah.
she was too good to go on the Cheesecake Factory. That's my shit. But the point is, realistically, let's think about this, fellas and ladies. Listen, a movie and dinner, that's 7 Detroit Piston games.
Yeah. You could be there the whole first 7 games.
Yeah, you might as well say we going on a date for 7 days in a row and come out cheaper than going to movies and a dinner right now. Because look, 2 tickets is $12. You can't even a number 1 at McDonald's is $11.
And if she wants Chick-fil-A, it's gonna be she don't push it now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. $100 to get you what? Get you motherfucking 6 games, 7 games.
Yeah, nigga said, bring all your friends. Bring all your friends.
Yeah.
Talking with his hands like this when $7. Bring everybody. Nigga, everybody can come.
And that ain't even on Groupon. That's on the site.
That nigga talking crazy for that 7. Yeah, I had like 20 of friends at court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't let them. You know how them Detroit niggas is too.
Yeah.
The old niggas. Now we took
I
everybody.
told 20 of friends. Told her bring a whole squad.
Yeah, niggas start talking with their hands and head forward. Then bring everybody.
So
Yeah, I'm on.
I don't know. I don't know what to do to turn around though. If that's the questions that I don't even know what the official question was, but this is what I will leave you with.
Yeah,
Monty Williams, 78 million, 6
you got
years. He's on the first year.
you got to get some of that money back. You got to get some of that.
Yeah, Monty Williams
Like
is
you're
quiet.
gambling in the gambling spot, you just lost all your money, bro. You ain't gonna send me
Yeah,
up for nothing.
yeah. That's their favorite in the gambling spot. I can't get 200 to get home. It costs 200 to get home. And look, like I said, maybe they could take a moral victory because it was the Celtics. But listen, I'm on. If I don't know how I feel about this because if you're a regular nigga, Murder said it great. You could go to mad games and show off the mad chicks or niggas, or it could be the shoe on the other foot. Hey, baby, I know we ain't been out in a minute. I got us this Pistons tickets. 20 cash. She killed them.
We gonna go.
popcorn, and hot dogs and all that may cost more than the tickets.
Yeah.
So
what does this box cost at this point?
Good question.
I gotta do
That
mine.
might be.
I gotta find it.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you.
I'm
with-
going to the Detroit game. Bring the whole Detroit out. Everybody
Yeah.
come out.
We might as well just do a concert and charge at halftime.
That makes sense.
Niggas might come. We might get some more tickets sold.
I get some more tickets, so anything but what they doing right now.
Right.
So as a follow-up question regarding the Pistons, because I'm curious as to what you guys would do in this situation. So as we know, Cade Cunningham is like the star player on that team. And recently, you know, in the games, he's been dropping 31 points, 41 points, 22 points, and having 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. If you were him in this position on the Pistons, what would you even try to do to try to get the team, you know, back on track, get more confidence? Where would your head be at, do you feel like?
I think they gotta go out or something together, you know. Pause for real. It's something about a team when you like Killer was talking about it the other day. It's something about when you're with people you fool with versus people you don't. It's hard to lose with people you really care about and y'all cool. When you don't care, it's like, nigga, I'm getting my money, you getting his. Who cares what it looks like? But when you know what I'm saying, you rock with each other, you want to win together. And this is what this says. They don't really fool with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because even when you the point guard and you getting 31 and 9, you don't really fool with them niggas. You getting your stats, making sure your stats look good. Because when you fool with a nigga, you can make a nigga look nice. That ain't nice.
Yeah, and when you got rapport with a nigga, like, you gonna make sure that, like, y'all don't lose this many games. Like, it gotta be like, you know, you got a rapport like,
Exactly.
nah, because you start hanging out after the game and you start, you know, like me and Mason, I don't know, I always go to our relationship like we went pro or something, but it feels like it. From like 9 to 19 felt like pro, but you know, I used to live in Mace's house just about. I used to stay at this nigga crib. We go to girls' house together. We go to the club together. We hang out together. We go to the park and roll dice or play cards. Like, this was my nigga. It wasn't just my teammate.
Yeah, nigga, we
You know what I'm
skipped
saying?
school together, nigga. You ain't going, I ain't going.
Yeah, exactly. And even the niggas that we didn't hang out with every day, we had a rapport with them niggas. You know, even I'm talking about, like, even if we ain't hang out with them after school, we would fuck with niggas in school on the team. Like, these niggas look like sometimes they just say what's up and just go do what they gotta do. It's nobody on my team from my high school that I'm thinking about that I didn't have a relationship with.
Yeah,
You know,
like,
it didn't even
still
matter.
calling us to this day. Like, yo, you
Right.
be in Australia. I'm in Australia. Pull up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, even Mace talked about
later.
and even Mace talked about the other day. we had a rapport with everybody, whether, and not to be funny, whether they was in special ed or not.
Yeah.
We was cool with them, even if they was in special ed, because they was on the team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they have a rapport. Back to Cunningham, though. If I'm looking at if I'm Cunningham, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the clock and the calendar and say, when is this contract up? That's what, because I got to go. I can't keep wasting my talent up here in this cold shit. We not winning, we not doing nothing. Put me around something where I can make a difference. You know, I'm trying to remember who it was. Maybe it was Bradley. I'm not sure if it was Bradley Beal. I don't want to say Bradley Beal. Whoever it was, though, was a great player. And it was football, matter of fact. Damn, I forget who it was. So anyway, it was a football player who's on a good team now. And he said, pardon me, he said he was like, yo, it feels good to play meaningful games in the month of December. And it's about to be January, play meaningful games. Meaning what he meant was sometimes teams are eliminated before Christmas to even get in the playoffs. So now all the rest of the games is like, whatever, man, I'm here for the check or to get my stats up or to meet requirements to give me bonuses in my contract, because you know the games in January don't mean anything because you're out. And this is what's going to happen to the Detroit Pistons very soon, sooner than later. You know, I've never seen a team eliminated from playoff contention by All-Star break.
Yeah.
You know, so if they end up being eliminated from contention, let's say February, what do the games really mean after that? So Cunningham probably got his eye on the clock, watching the days fall off the calendar and saying, I'm going to take my talent somewhere else, because, you know, he has been doing good. He has been putting up numbers. Like Stat said tonight, he had 31 points in an overtime loss, which is really cool, but they haven't won any games. What I take from this is he's good, but he may be a second option, because you being the first option leads to 28 games lost in a row. Maybe he's not a first option. Maybe he'll be a great second or third option somewhere. And that's what I would be looking into if I was Cunningham.
Last question, because now I'm curious, and if you have the answer for it. If Cunningham and Ja were swapped, do you think Ja would be able to turn the team around?
Yeah, first. Yeah, 100%. Ja will turn Detroit up. Ja is actually the energy of Detroit a little bit. Skilla and all of them, they 42 Doug, they love Ja in Detroit. Ja would never be the same in Detroit, man. That would be a better market for him too.
And look, I totally agree with Mase. I don't know about turning up to making them a playoff team, but it wouldn't be 28 games in a row. Yeah. Look,
niggas will come there to play with Ja. Pause. Niggas will definitely.
Niggas will come there to play. He's a recruit player.
And the strip clubs will suit him. Somebody else can carry the guns. He won't have none of them issues in Detroit. Niggas will carry the gun for him.
And look, like I said, let's make it clear. Detroit is 2 and let me see. Detroit is, I know I only won 2. They're 2 and 29. 2 and 29. So let's not act like Memphis they only had 6 wins till Ja got there. They up to 10.
Yeah, that fast.
So, yeah, that fast. And I'm in 4 games, 4-0. And they only have 6. Yeah, he'll get some wins. He'll definitely get some wins. It wasn't like Memphis was head and shoulders above Detroit when Ja wasn't there anyway. Them niggas only have 4 more wins than the Detroit Pistons. Yeah, as far as turning the whole franchise around, I don't know. But as far as getting way more victories than they have now, absolutely. Absolutely.
Good answers. I was curious on you guys' opinion on that. Okay, moving along. When speaking of Victor Wembanyama's development, Joel Embiid said Wemby needs to figure out where he wants to play. He said, do you want to become KD or do you want to become me? So from hearing a snippet of that advice, how do you feel about that?
Be him. Yo, who asked you, do you want to be me? Yo, that's wild disrespectful, yo. You want to be KD or you want to be me? Nigga ain't say Shaq. Nigga ain't say KG. Nigga ain't say a bunch of niggas. Yo, you want to be Giannis or you want to be KD? Yo, you want to be me, nigga? How you can answer? Yo, let me say this, killer. Older niggas gotta stop saying stuff that make young niggas triggered, yo. That'll trigger a young nigga right there, yo. What do you mean, be you, my nigga? That's how the conversation always goes left, just like
That's a fact.
I didn't mean it like that. This
That's
got
a fact.
Kodak and T.I. written all over it. Just anytime when the older nigga, shout out to T.I. and Kodak. But this is one of those things where older nigga try to give some advice, and the nigga like, yo, my nigga, ain't nobody asking. Do I bring you up? I remember being that ignorant.
Yeah.
Yo, nigga, who you asking about who, nigga? Nigga, I'm it right now, nigga. What is this? Ask that nigga about me. Nigga like, yo, ask that nigga about you. Yeah, nigga.
That's a fact. Yo, bro.
Remember being that ignorant?
Yeah, I've been that ignorant too. Cause I won't say no names because I don't want to bring up no new problems or nothing like that. But it been plenty of niggas in the same industry that I'm in. I won't say which industry I'm talking about. When they be like, yo, I came to, you should do it like this and do it like, and I'm like, yo, bro, why you ain't do it like that? Pause, like, yo, why you take the advice you giving me, take it for yourself. And you use it. Yeah, take your own advice. I swear to God, I was gonna say the same exact thing this nigga Murder said. I promise on everything. I swear, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, yo, who is you to be talking about to be like you? Like, yo,
yeah, be like
you know what? As a matter of fact, I would like to be like KD. He got 2 chips and he got a league MVP. You just got yours. You still in the middle of
the crying in the corner. Why would I be like a nigga crying? That's what I would have said. Why would I be like a nigga crying in the
Yeah, exactly. And they're talking about the process. How long is the process? Why would I want to put myself through that? Mental scrutiny, murder voice. Why would I want to put myself through
begging
that, my
the
nigga?
system to come back? Why would I want to be begging the system to come back?
Yeah, exactly. Who the fuck are you to tell me, do I want to be you or do I want, nigga, you ain't win nothing. I don't want to be you. When did you win? You won the MVP last year. That's debatable.
This is one of those statements where you put your name with other niggas. Who you want to be, Jordan or me? You ain't with Jordan, nigga.
Yeah, who the fuck is you to put your name with anybody with no championships, bro? And you make said 7-1 crying when Kawhi Leonard sent your ass home. No, I want to, first of all, I want to be myself. I don't want to be neither one of you niggas. But if you making me make a choice, I'm going to go with the nigga who got 2 championships, 2 final MVP, and a league MVP. Yeah, I think I'll go that route, my nigga. You good? All right, it was a pleasure talking to you. And walk off. That's where I'm at with that nigga. The audacity, nigga.
Like, yeah, I had to fix that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly. Who the fuck is you talking about? You want to be KD or you want to be me? My nigga, the jury's still out. We don't know if nigga, you might have said the Joker, because nigga don't even know if you better than the Joker. And it's still arguably if you better than Giannis. So chill, my nigga. You not head and shoulders above niggas neither. The fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
Audacity.
Yeah, 2 years. This nigga Wemby will be better than Joel.
Yeah, and then he'll tell Joel Embiid who you want to be, KD or you want to be me. Let that go by in 2 years and let him double
That's
back.
how that go till you dunk on a nigga
Yeah.
in the All-Star game and say, yo, who would you like to be?
Yeah, exactly. Me or you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Might put that in his ear.
Right. Okay. Switching to football real quick, Debo Samuel's responds to Cam Newton and Micah Parsons' criticism on Brock Purdy. Debo told Cam Newton, stop texting my phone, bro. You wanted me on your podcast after talking about my QB. Then he told Micah Parsons, I don't get why he's so bothered by what we got going on over here, and you've lost 2 straight. So thoughts on his responses to the two talking about his quarterback?
What do you mean you lost 2 straight?
He said you lost 2 straight.
They talk about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's something
My,
good. Well,
my opinion is this, bro. Now, there's a couple things. I feel Deebo, if niggas trying to hit him up and he don't want to do the podcast or whatever the case may be. And I don't know what Michael Parsons said, though. Is it a quote of what he actually said?
he told me he was a fan. One of them said he was a fan like 2 weeks ago.
Point is this, though, to Deebo. I get it, curving niggas to talk shit, and then they want to talk to you after that. And, you know, you got NFC beef with the Cowboys, so I dig that too. But at the same time, nobody's above criticism. You know, Brock Purdy been getting all this praise since last season, how he never lost a game. He's looking sensational this year. You know, they got a couple losses under the belt. When they lost the games, they said, well, they didn't lose when everybody was playing. Debo was out or Kittles was out or McCaffrey was, whatever the reason is, they found excuse after excuse after excuse. And it really wasn't excuses. He really didn't lose with everybody playing ever. Or last year when he got hurt, he didn't finish the game. But you got to take the good, the bad with the good, bro. You cannot sit here and think this man is going to win every game forever. And when he loses, people don't talk about him. That's the way it goes, bro. You're in the NFL. You're going to get criticism when you're the quarterback and you don't get good and you don't do good.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks get all the praise when a team is doing well, just like they should get a lot of the fault when a team is doing bad. You know, we're sitting here, and I've been looking at this the lessons we've been on holiday break, and how the last however many NFL MVPs have been quarterbacks. It's been defensive players that done well. It's been receivers. It's been running backs. But they give it to quarterbacks year after year after year after year to the point where they're thinking maybe at the end of the season, moving forward, this isn't concrete, but they've been talking about it. So we're at the end of the season, maybe it should be the quarterback or MVP and then a different MVP because they just keep giving the MVPs to quarterbacks. Like Brock Purdy, he was in the league for MVP until Lamar Jackson came in there with all black on, smacked the shit out of niggas and walked out there with the MVP trophy. So I get that you guys are bitter, but people been talking about y'all all season, how great y'all are, how good the 49ers are. This is the year they're going to win the Super Bowl. So when you have a bad game and somebody says something, not even something slick, they're reporting what they see.
Yeah, they're just reporting the game, nigga.
Yeah,
and it's like, so if you don't play well, you're not coming on a podcast. That's crazy. It's like, nigga, we didn't make y'all lose, nigga. We're just quoting. You want somebody that's gonna give not accurate quotes. They don't have to be positive. They don't have to be negative. Whatever it is, I thought people just wanted to know the truth. So now you're talking, but I guess he was talking to Micah as well, because when he said the part about, remember what he said to him? They was like, we just beat you 42-10 a long while ago.
Also,
right.
just to add more context, so during the game, Micah had tweeted, down 21 and there's no shots or development throws should tell you all you need to know in response to the 49ers losing to the Ravens. So Deebo just felt some type of way about him tweeting that. And like you said,
Yeah,
Mase,
he said, bro, we beat you 42-10, you know, and why you care what we got going on?
Yeah, well, I now that I know that,
Why you
I'll
care?
say I'll say the comment towards Cam Newton. I don't know exactly what he said, or maybe because he was saying that Brock Purdy's a game manager at one time. Maybe that's why he feels away. I don't really think that's talking about a nigga. I think that's more about Cam Newton feels that he may be still better than Brock Purdy, whether he is or not. Cam Newton doesn't seem like he does any drugs. It doesn't seem like he has any problems that stem outside of football. You know, we don't see him in any allegations or anything. It looks like Cam Newton, if he got the right opportunity, he's saying he still could play. And maybe that's why he said that about those quarterbacks that were game managers. Go on the show and prove him wrong. Now back to Debo.
I don't like people acting like Cam can't talk now. He is a former MVP now. Don't act like this is not a Heisman. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Absolutely.
Let's not.
Basically, don't act like he ain't got the resume to say what he want to say a couple times.
Yeah.
It ain't like
he's many years away from there, but don't act like he don't have the ranks to be talking what he talking. And I hear people say that a lot. So if a person didn't play in the NFL, but they proved to be a genius outside of it, you can't say that they don't know what they're talking about because they never played the sport. And you hear that a lot. You hear people say that, like, who is he to say something? He never played. Well, there's a lot of people that have done phenomenal work that haven't played the game on a high level.
Yeah, and like I say all the time, I've never been a professional athlete, but I felt like in high school I was one. And when I stopped playing, you know, this may have been the third or fourth time I said this on this show, you may not really understand it till you stop playing because you're so emotionally involved in the sport. Sometimes you got better coaches that were players. I think Ty Lue is a way better coach than he ever was basketball player. You got a bunch of people who in boxing who were, you know, I can't even think of my man name right now. Who's Mase, who trains Manny Pacquiao, my nigga in LA, white boy.
Freddie Roach.
Yeah, Freddie Roach is a way better coach or trainer than he was boxer ever. Sometimes you got to step out of what you want, what you like to do, and see where your calling is at.
Yeah.
And sometimes just because you're not that good of a player, like Stat said this one day.
This is the same thing that happened with Jingle. Jingle is like that.
Yeah, Jingle's a better coach.
Yeah, than player.
Jingle's a better coach. But Stat one day did a mic drop, and I liked it because we was talking about how Richard Sherman was mad at Skip Bayless, and he was telling Skip Bayless, "Oh, you don't know. You've never played. Your opinion is coming from a place of just of never never played the game." And Stat said his opinions are always from never playing the game. He's never played the game ever. So every time he gives an opinion, it's from not playing the game, and he's very successful at what he does. Y'all got to stop tripping on that sometime. Yeah. But as far as Deebo with Micah, I feel him on that one. Yo, bro, we just beat y'all niggas, man. Now you still in our business, worrying about what we doing. Basically, I'm living in your head rent-free. Y'all niggas can't stop watching us. We got y'all mentally fucked up. And if we have to play y'all again down the line, we already know that we psychologically fucking with y'all niggas.
Yeah.
So I agree with him with Micah, but I disagree with him when it came to Cam.
Yeah, I agree with you with that.
Okay, good points. We're going to go to break, and when we return, we will talk the Timberwolves versus the Mavs.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. My stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it, wanna be free.
Welcome back. Now let's get into our Underdog Fantasy picks of the day. Tonight, the Knicks will play the Magic. Underdog Fantasy has Jalen Brunson at 6 assists. Do you have him higher or lower, Mase?
Higher. He's playing the Magic. He's going to go off on Greg Anthony.
You said the Magic or the Mavs?
The Magic.
Higher.
Okay. Julius Randle is at 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Do you have him higher or lower, Cam?
Lower.
Lower, definitely. P5 ain't going for that. P5, make him go right. Make him go right, P5.
Okay. And then Paulo Banchero is at 23.5 points. Do you have him higher or lower, Cam?
Higher.
All right.
All right. Make sure to download the Underdog Fantasy app and you can make your picks too. The Timberwolves beat the Mavs 118-110. Luka and Kyrie Irving were ruled out, but how do you feel about the Mavs' loss?
What do they mean by a rule out? Like, what is the rule out? Somebody else decided they're not playing today. What does that mean? Because I hear that
It's
like
just,
he's ruled out.
that's the official term, but like Luka was out for sore quadriceps.
Sore quads. Well, it's better than having sore what you call it, hamstrings and all that. Pause.
Niggas making body parts up, man.
Yeah.
Quadriceps.
I swear, like the nerve one I said for Ben was not real. Like every time.
Yeah, you niggas be making up motherfucking body parts, man.
Yeah, my quadricep is your leg. Yeah.
What part of your leg, Mace? What part? You don't know. You have no idea where your quadricep is.
It's your upper leg, killer quadricep.
You making shit up too, man.
It's called your quadriceps.
I'm about to look on the skeleton and see where it's at because I don't think you know neither. I think you just capping. 1 minute you got a college degree too and all this shit.
Killer, that's very basic.
Quadriceps is basic. So let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. Do you know anybody when he's playing with a torn quadricep? Actually.
No, that's what I was thinking. Because when you said it, I grabbed both of my quadriceps. Yo, I grabbed them. It's like under your pockets, killer. It's really your thigh, you know.
I'm looking it up.
What was the question?
How do you feel about the Mavs loss? And that is the quads, Mace. Like,
yeah, killer think they making up body parts, yo.
Yeah, you're right, man. I'm looking at it now. My thing is that you know why? You know why I don't know what a quadriceps is? You know why? Because a thigh injury pause wouldn't keep me out. I can't even tell. That's what niggas. Like that's when niggas tell niggas. Niggas talking about yo my thigh. See, that's what they do. They sit there and make. And don't get me wrong. I know it's all type of scientific terms for your body parts, etc. This under here is called your weenus. All type of shit. They make up all type of dumbass parts for your body instead of saying, yo, that nigga thigh is hurting. So he's not playing today. They try and make it sound more politically correct. Or he's out with a hurt quadricep. Nigga,
so right elbow.
So your thigh hurt, and you can't play. Why don't you just say that? My thigh hurting and I can't play. How you hurt your
thigh?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. You catch a knee to the thigh and all that, nigga. I mean, I hurt my thigh before and they never stopped me from playing.
But that would seem like that goes away faster.
Yeah. Kyrie been out. He's getting himself together. As far as Luka not playing, to me, this was a game to play. You have the number one seed in the West the Timberwolves.
Mhm.
Anthony Edwards acting crazy lately, acting real crazy. Like he want, like, you know, he's looking like the nigga we was talking about who says, I want these problems as well. You know, he's not as I don't want to say flamboyant or flashy because he kind of is a little bit flashy as Ja, but he's a dog too, and he wants these problems. And his quadricep was just fine tonight. I think that this was a game that needed to be played by Luka because, listen, I'm pretty sure they both in the Western Conference. They have more games ahead. I'm not sure of the schedule, but I would want to see these two stars in the Western Conference playing. I want to see Anthony Edwards against Luka Doncic in the fucking game, and especially during the holidays. This is why we're home to see these type of games.
Yeah.
And then you have a
This perfect.
quadricep problem. Yeah, like yo, bro, you got the #1 seed against the 4 or 5 seed. I don't know if here right now I have my computer in front of me. Going against each other with, you know, it's a lot of talk about Luka should be in the race top 4 or 5 right now for MVP, playing sensational. We always talk about how the Mavericks play well in November and December, and January seemed to fade out. Look, this was a game that I wanted to see with two of the top players in the NBA right now. And what did we get?
We wanted to see Anthony Edwards against Luka.
Right, and we've been let down once again. Once again, look, the score don't really matter. We know that Minnesota won the game, but Luka wasn't playing and Kyrie wasn't playing. They should have won the game. They should have won. So this is nothing shocking or anything like that. It's not. We're not going to dive into the game and say the bench scored outscored the Mavericks bench outscored the Timberwolves bench 38-4. No, Luka against Ant-Man and Kyrie if he's available, which he wasn't to go against Michael Conley. Like yo, my nigga. No, I don't really want to dive into this game, my nigga. Like, yo, we being cheated and we being cut short. So, no, congrats. The Timberwolves should have won, but Luka wasn't playing because his thigh hurt.
Well said,
He didn't
Cam.
have to play. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 30-something, so he felt like he didn't have to play.
Yeah, well, that didn't translate into a victory, murder.
Yeah.
It didn't. Yeah, they still lost by 8.
So on to the next game that I guess you can't really dive into. The Grizzlies lost to 142-105. Ja was not in due to an illness. How do you feel about the Grizzlies' loss?
First, what was the illness?
Don't have that information. Just an illness.
You know, look, I'll say this from the jump.
What'd you think it was? Lemon pepper wings?
I think it's this. My personal opinion. I don't know this for a fact. I think this was the Memphis Grizzlies saying, Ja, we gonna stop you from wilding out before Adam Silver gets here, nigga. I know you want to play this game tonight. So stop with this. I don't care if it was a dance. Stop with the gun shit. Stop, bro. We gonna say you sick. So Adam Silver don't catch because I see where this is going. You know, I posted up.
So you think him and his dad really is Tupac and Suge Knight?
Bro, my nigga. Yeah, like I think I'm not saying. Of course you could be sick. Of course, absolutely you could get sick, especially traveling around. The bug is going around. Me personally, if I'm going off my own theory, this is personal. Sit down, stop. I know, because nigga was in the comments. I posted us talking about the dance that Ja did yesterday on my page or Instagram. And I see niggas in the comments like, yo, murder, yo, killer, why don't you leave Ja alone? That's a New Orleans dance he did. Two things. Mase said it yesterday. It's mad dances you can do. It's wild dances you can do that don't pertain guns.
Yeah.
It's all type of shit. I know you want to do the latest. The Gritty didn't have a gun in it. So that's A.
You could have got started.
Yeah, you could have got started. It's a bunch of shit you could have did. So that's A. Secondly, whoever that was in my comments talking about, that's a New Orleans dance. it's a couple things. Josh from South Carolina and he plays in Memphis, so he don't need to be doing a dance about New Orleans, nigga. It ain't like he's in New Orleans, my nigga. So stop. Oh, that's a New Orleans dance. What did I got to do in New Orleans? Nothing.
Yeah.
So don't act like he did it for the city. And I know he was there playing against niggas. I understand, but yo, if it's gonna cause us to be like, yo, Ja got a cold, and like this is the shit me and Mase was talking about. It's if we gotta miss games, this is fucking us up as fans
Yeah.
because of a dance. What we gonna do is tell niggas you got a cold because we ain't gonna let you keep doing dances that's not acceptable by Adam Silver and the rest of the league office. This is exactly what I'm talking about when we were saying, Ja, let me do the dance for you. Let me put the pistols up. I want to see you on the court. I don't want to, you didn't look sick to me last time I seen him. Look perfectly healthy.
Fine. Nigga wasn't sick.
Yeah, so my point is this. He could have really been sick, but I think this is a situation where the Grizzlies management is reprimanding him quietly before shit gets out of hand.
Yeah. Because Denver was paused beating them niggas like they caught them with a sandwich in their coat.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's what I
them niggas was down like 40. I had to turn the TV off, man. I said I can't watch this.
Yeah, that's when I left. I started watching when they were down 36 points. I said, I'm cool.
Travesty.
Pretty bad.
This goes back to also when we was talking about murder, when you was talking about Desmond Bain. Is he a 200 million plus type nigga? When Ja's not there, this is against the world champs.
And Double J, when Triple J ain't there, right?
Yeah.
Jared Jackson Jr., right? Is he Triple J?
Yes.
Pause,
Not according.
Talking about you giving niggas his name. He's not feeling that stat. He's respect on that Triple J.
So you saying he was Triple J first and Stat just gave a nigga Triple J?
Yes.
Stat giving niggas names.
Yes. Everybody can decide who their Triple J is, but
That's your own Triple J. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was in the airport. I saw the other nigga named Cam, right? He looks at me, mad at me. I said, well, Cam name was Cam first. Man, I'm just commentating.
Yeah, niggas look for any reason to be emotional.
Yeah, we's coming out.
All you got to do is, when niggas like that is this, and shout out to CAMRON down there in Georgia that's going to Colorado State. And it's a nigga on Colorado State. That's my nigga. His name is CAMRON. Like, my real name is Cameron. My rap name is CAMRON. His name is CAMRON with an apostrophe. And his parents named him after me. And much love to his parents. And shout out to Cameron down there in Georgia. Much love to his parents. But you kids with the name Cameron, you got to have a conversation with your parents and find out where your name might have came from, my nigga.
Yeah.
Talk to him about it.
I like Angel Reese, you know. I think it was her. I thought it was her. It was her and her boyfriend. His name Cam, right? I thought
you said somebody parent. Oh, Angel Reese. Yeah, her boyfriend named Cameron too.
Yeah, nigga
was, that's who you see. Oh,
yeah,
okay, gotcha.
Nigga was hustling, you know.
Yeah. He was ice grilling you for what? What was that about?
I don't know, man.
So what you hold on, Murder. You're not just gonna skip the story like a nigga. So you was in the could you give a little more detail to this?
Yeah, nigga, you know how niggas just look at you and they're like, oh, that's the nigga that be saying this and saying that. And I actually didn't say nothing. I'm like, nigga, we here in New York for Christmas. You don't want to miss Christmas, nigga.
You don't want to cancel a nigga Christmas.
Nah, I'm just playing. Shout out to Cam. I told him, give him a shout out. You won't miss Christmas.
And then for the viewers watching, yes, Angel Reese's boyfriend's name is CAMRON, last name Fletcher, because people are probably a little confused. But yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, he was just looking like, yo, that's the nigga from the show. Them niggas be talking about us. But we was giving up props.
Very true. Okay, moving along.
I
Quick.
wasn't giving her no props. I said they was cuddling all summer. She ended up getting suspended. They lose the first game of the season. She missing games, and I'm gonna keep it 100. We ain't hear about LSU since. They've been quiet. I'm hearing about USC, UCLA, Caitlin Clark getting 3,000 points. It's been real quiet for LSU since they championship last, well, not last year, but last college season. I'm not sugarcoating it. Mase could say and talk about we was giving up. No, I wasn't giving up props. I said it's too much cuddling, too much tattooing each other names, and not enough focus. And it's been proven that what I said was right.
A nigga named Cam messed up career.
Yeah, that's how I be going too. Like, yo, you falling in love and see and listen, and I don't care who you date or what your sex preference is. To Mason it matters. To Mason matters. Sometimes to me it matters as well, but right now it doesn't matter. What I'll say is this, and I know I'm getting. Kim, you're ignorant. You don't know what you're talking about, yo. That was some ignorant shit to say. But
to me, it matters.
yeah, that's what you said. It matters. Nigga, that's one of the best takes of season 2. It matters. But what I was gonna say is this, and I know I'm gonna get back like Cam don't know what he talking about, this, that. But the best female basketball players, they got girlfriends. Niggas is always trying to come. Yo, because niggas always trying to throw a monkey wrench in a chick's schedule. Yo, you ain't got to go to practice. You the star. Fuck you going to practice for? Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, this is your team. You the face of the team. This is niggas' mentality once they got a female like that. Yo, man, come on, nigga. What the fuck you going to class for? You know, that's why her own teammate called her out on the academic scholarship. Now, do I know their relationship? Absolutely not. I don't know. But look at Brittany Griner, got a shorty. You know, Della Vadovich, what's her name? Della Donna, got a shorty. You know what I'm saying? The ones with the shorties be killing, man. Those are the joints killing. And I'm not saying that, you know, like I said, I don't give a fuck who you date, man, woman, anything in between, that's on you. But I'm just telling you, for what I've been seeing, the best joints got a shorty.
Stat, what you think? You interviewed.
Yeah, I think that yes, it may have looked like a distraction because LSU had a lot of stuff going on in the middle of the season, but they are in a 12-game winning streak. You know that stuff only gets a little bit more popping when drama is related. So right now it's a little bit of quiet, but they did have a lot of stuff going on. But if she's happy, that's all I'm happy about, because if I just feel like if you got a good man and a good woman, y'all together, shout out y'all, because that's hard to find.
What happened to motion, Stat? What happened to motion?
Can I just preface
I
started that episode with a good man with motion. You can have motion and be a good man. Same with women. You can be a good woman and have. You guys wouldn't want a girl with motion.
Let me tell you something, man. Before we get back to motion, Stat said that, look, she's happy, and you know that's hard to find as long as you're happy. They both young, they both got time, but you know who was happy and found a good man, and I'm not saying they not a good man, is Lauryn Hill. We ain't seen her since she was been happy. she was killing at the charts, 8-9 million records sold, worldwide tour. The Fugees was on top of the world. Got a nigga. Shout out to the Marleys, all that. I'm my niggas. But they got different. Being happy. Being happy. That's what happens when you're happy.
Oh, that's a hard thing.
Uh,
Oh, the Dodgers right there. That's true. He got emotions. That
Yeah, he had motion. And
okay.
she had a different type of motion. Sometimes it don't all work out.
yeah. The Riz zapped the motion.
Well,
Yeah,
I am
exactly.
team hope things work out. So that example, I can attest to that. But them two, things are going good. So that's all that matters. Okay, moving along. You guys will agree to disagree. Moving along, the highest paid and most talked about baseball player, Shohei Otani, gifted his teammate's wife a brand new $150,000 Porsche. While he was a free agent, she used her social media to help him secure a contract with the Dodgers. So that was his thank you gift. But I'm just curious because this has been a debate. As the husband, would you be okay with your teammate gifting your wife an expensive gift like that?
Sound like something else. I can't say. Damn, know what I'm
Oh shit.
That was very much like it. Okay, I bet you did give use social media. How did the social media start? Did it start with DMs or did it start with emails? How did the social media start?
Yeah,
Hers?
this is a good.
Yeah.
Why? Basically, what Mason's asking is a legit question. He said, out of the blue, listen, this is Otani. He has however many fans in Asia, across the world, America. Why use her social media to get him a contract?
Why not her husband's social media? But I don't have a horse in the race.
I don't
Nigga
know.
said, listen. Does she have a lot of followers? I don't understand. Like, what's her page? Why does she have to use her social media
And
to
does
get
she
him a
have more
deal?
followers than her husband?
Well,
Yeah, and then second,
we'll finish the questions and I'll answer.
no, go ahead. I want to know.
Yeah, she has 80K, but she used her social media to campaign for him. So she was doing like the "We want Otani," type of thing to
Let
help.
me tell you something, man.
You want
If
Otani?
nigga,
When you
no,
just
let me
did
tell
that, we want Otani.
Not that verbatim, but
It reminded me of Gabrielle when it was like we like Jalen Hurts.
yeah. See, the thing about it is this as well, is that if niggas can negotiate contracts on social media, don't you think everybody would be negotiating contracts on social media? Don't you think that would be the new wave for niggas to negotiate their contract if you really can negotiate contracts on social media? I have a
And
couple takes.
put my contract up there and say we want out.
Yeah, she don't even got 100,000 followers. Not saying only like that, but to be persuading the Dodgers. The Dodgers, come on,
And
man.
he gave her 150,000. I ain't
Yeah,
buying.
come on. Yeah, I got a couple things, man. I'm with murder. This sound like something else.
Red flag all over. Red flag
yeah,
all.
yeah. This don't sound right. Secondly, the question was murder because I want you to answer the exact question before I say what I say. Is as her husband, do you have a problem with this?
If she write the title to my name, I don't.
I'm saying, see, this was my take. Two things.
Stat, did you hear that? She signed the title over to me. She did well.
The thing of me, it ain't about the car, it's about the situation. I'm pretty sure whoever homie is, he could buy a Tesla But the point is, it's not about the money, the car, the title. It's
I'm
about
just playing. I ain't no reason why you should be giving my wife a car.
yeah. This is what I'm saying. So,
There's no good reason.
yeah. What do you mean? And that's another question that Mase asked. That how many followers does he have?
Yeah, he couldn't.
Because
But I'm
now,
sure he has more.
because you know what? Now I gotta watch y'all all season. I gotta see if you cheering harder for him than me.
Yeah.
I gotta watch when I'm on the field. The why y'all two over there talking to each other?
Yeah, what is this really?
Right. Now, the second thing I would say on the flip side of the coin is this. Now, if homeboy is pulling the pimp from casino and he treating Otani like Sam Rothstein, and they in it together, yeah, she ginger, then I can dig it. I can see where this is going.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas
now
vibes? Are you getting the Vegas vibes?
right. If you never seen Casino, you go watch it. But it was a low level pimp in there who Ginger was in love with, and he basically had Ginger stealing Otani's money, aka Sam Rothstein's money. Now that's the play. I dig that. I dig where you come from because they looking at the 60 million or whatever it is he getting towards the end of the contract. But if this is just straight up without that plan being involved, no. I'm going with Murder's first comment of this segment.
Yeah. Because if he could buy a car, he could buy a date, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. So just for a little bit more context, can't find his Instagram, and I can find everything, so I don't think he has one. He started the Take 17 campaign to convince Otani to come to LA and then get the number 17 jersey that her husband had. So that doesn't make it better.
What?
To be honest.
Yeah.
Hold on. He was number 17, and then he gave it up for him?
Yeah. And then that was the Take 17 campaign. She promoted it, and so to thank her,
She was already wearing 17 probably in her pictures. So,
Yeah.
She's loyal to the jersey, probably. I don't know.
The whole shit is this. See, now this is for
allegedly,
me. For me, this is a whole problem even more now because it ain't a situation where you could just get up and walk away. He's in a contract too. Now this is, babe, I'm getting ready to go to the game. I'm already here.
Yeah.
I'm making sure, Tony, everything was straight with you. And your locker said, nah, this is a problem. This is a problem.
This is sucker season is here, y'all.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Sucker season is here. Get you a lollipop. Oh.
Secondly, not saying Otani didn't want to go to the Dodgers. He's already in the area playing with the Angels. They're not saying they around the corner, but he's already in California. But what else did she tell him to persuade him to get there?
Yeah, like normally LeBron recruit niggas. Now we got niggas wives recruit. Yo, niggas is sending their wife to recruit niggas. Yo, go and tell that nigga he should play with the Dodgers. He telling me to come out.
And this doesn't matter, but I would definitely like to know what nationality is she?
She's white. She's just white. I don't know.
And what is he?
Joe Kelly, white.
Oh yeah, it's over for that nigga.
Yeah.
No disrespect to anybody like that, but because you know why? Otani got swag. I said this when we was talking about that nigga the other day. That nigga got a little diddy bop. That nigga, he don't be looking up tight.
That's that motion.
That's it. Yeah, he got motion. Obviously, he got motion. I tell you one thing, man, I would keep an eye on this if I'm homeboy. I know that much.
Hey,
Because you know what's even crazier? Let's think, and I know we got to move on. I'm sorry, but the last thing I'll say is this: don't let him get traded during the middle of the season, and she say she want to stay in LA.
Hmm.
Then you get traded to Toronto, other side of the country and out the country, and she like, I'm gonna just hold it down at the crib.
Yeah, he said I could come on board as his personal.
Yeah, you've been telling me to get a job and get some work, right? This my calling.
We know all about it.
I don't know. That's an interesting situation. I agree. If I were him, I don't know how I would feel about that, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm sure.
All right, let's put the shoe on the other foot real quick, Stat. Your boyfriend is recruiting the top NBA, WNBA player to come to y'all city through his Instagram, and it worked. And now she buys him a Rollie, a chain, and a G-Wagon. You cool with that?
No.
All right, that's how simple we
The
have to make
campaign
it.
itself already is weird because why are you vouching? Like, I get it, and I know it's like, a big thing, but I just feel like that's not your place. But some people think differently, and that's them. But I'm not okay with it because that's weird.
Basically,
Yeah.
I'm glad you came around.
Yeah, glad you kept it real this time.
Some stuff I have to be very clear cut about, and that, yeah, we not doing that. Okay, last question before we wrap. Mikal Bridges admits to eating Chipotle every day for the past 10 years. What's your initial reaction to that? And then is there a weird, routine that you guys maybe have that you feel like isn't weird?
This remind me, Mikal Bridges eating Chipotle every day. What is it every day for 10 years?
Every day for 10 years, the past 10 years.
This reminds me of I think it was Jason Terry or somebody, KD or somebody used to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches before every game. It's like some people just have these weird regimens that it just works. I wouldn't eat Chipotle every day. I don't know how he does it. But it seemed like his game pause is growing. So it seemed like as things wasn't broke, he just didn't fix it. Because before this, he was in college and that was working. So he's probably just stuck with it all the way through.
Ain't Chipotle supposed to be some healthy shit, some delicious healthy shit
Yeah,
anyway? I don't really eat. It's supposed to be like, oh, it's good food and healthy for you or some shit like that. I don't buy into the Chipotle shit like that because everybody be like, yo, it's healthy, it's good. I mean, I ate it before, but I'm not like, oh, let's go to Chipotle. They like almost the Starbucks of
beans and all that.
Yeah, so I mean, look, if whatever's working is working. Everybody got their superstitions. I don't know, and I'm not really trying to find out, but pardon me, I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is still wearing them same underwear he was wearing for 10 years straight, however many years, 5 years, 6 years. Somebody wear the same underwear every damn game. So everybody got weird shit. I think that Chipotle isn't. I said pause. He put that information out there. That's your nigga Titletown and all that. That's the information he put out there. So look, if it's working for you and your body's in shape and you burn the calories, hey, more power to you. It isn't like he's saying he drink a 40 every day for 10 years, or he's smoking cigars, or he's doing some other shit. So from what I hear, Chipotle supposed to be all right. And look, the way it works is this. You can eat what you want to eat as long as you burn the calories off. I remember years ago, Roy Jones told that to Mase. We was talking about something. I forget how it went. That's how it went. And Mase said something to Roy Jones years and years ago. And Roy Jones said, I eat what I want. And he's like, I eat what I want to eat, nigga, because it's all going to get burnt off. You could go out there and eat fatback ribs, oxtail.
And he got
pork
knocked
chops.
out after that, Killer. He got knocked out after that.
Maybe that wasn't the best example. Maybe that wasn't the
Yeah,
best.
I know you're
Well,
right.
when he
On,
told you,
Roy.
he was the champ. He was the champ when he
He was
told
the
it to
champ
you.
when he told me that. And he got
Yeah,
knocked out right after that. I said, oh man.
yeah, well,
I tried to warn him.
yeah. Hey, man, you did, but I think it's way worse shit that you could do than eat Chipotle every day.
Yeah.
They do owe him, I think, some sort of like deal partnership. Like if they win a game, people should get Chipotle something. I would definitely capitalize off of that if I was Chipotle. But yeah.
If I was Chipotle, probably like, thank us, nigga. You in the league cause of us. Fuck you mean? Now we got to do a sponsorship for you. Yeah. Now we got to sponsor
See
you after we got
the
you to
reverse
the
branding right there. Niggas think you owe them something and you helped them.
yeah. You wouldn't have got to the league without us, as far as it sound like to me. Cause like Mase said, 10 years ago, you might have been in high school still, nigga.
Yeah. You switch your diet to Chipotle and got noticed.
Yeah, there you go.
You died and did well in college. Niggas ain't know who you was.
Yeah, matter of fact, you owe us, nigga.
Chipotle owe you. I mean, you owe Chipotle, nigga.
Right.
Your bio, nigga.
Okay. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching. And as always, it is what it is.
Two big necks, like when they doing them 2 for $5.